So yeah. Um, mhm. Well, somebody ain't really a thug. Well, we got Thug and we got Adam. And then we got a butler. Welcome back to the platform, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, all right. I need my glasses. Hope you're enjoying your day thus far. All right. I'm gonna only say this one time. Hold on, I gotta get one more thing. And then I gotta get my stinky self in the shower. I feel like I'm about to forget something. That's why I'm coming just to do the video now. I had to make a quick run and go get me some deodorant. All right. So we got this shady person that could be mad because they're not a star. But somebody real two-faced. Somebody trying to act like they know her. And they was the one that's supposed to build the ark. This has something to do with this trading and stealing of somebody's inheritance by this family or the family on my mom's side of the family for me. And all them and their baby daddies and all that shit. And somebody want me to say sorry. But whatever this is long past overdue. Something here. So let's see what I've been able to round up. Because a couple things came in my feed, and I hate when that happened because I be thinking, people trying to drag me in the conversation I might don't want to be in. But somebody is dealing, these people are dealing with the master of disguise. This shit go way back. But I was asking Source to show me something, so maybe we able to see it. And I was just watching something. It was a kind of, a soft flamboyant male that was doing the video earlier. I can't remember what his name is. If I remember it, I'll put it on my page later. But I was watching something, and it was like something about the mayor of some so-called black mayor in North Carolina, in someplace. Okay, I put the people up on my page already, so I'm not gonna go through all that. But this is gonna take us back. We got a smooth criminal energy. Again, these people are not the royals. Period. They had me. Those who have the king have the power. They had me. That's what gave them power. They had me on the spotlight. Yeah, some of them could have a little bit of light, or they only are there to shed light on me so that they could build themselves up with these finances to look like a very relevant family or something like this, okay? Out of the dust, out of the urban areas, out of the projects, out of like lower income, okay? And these people had to work hard when they was in lower income, some of them, okay? I'm not taking nothing away from that because I know that they're trying to go with a more work labor energy, but that's real funny because that's after you try to steal everything from a royal or from somebody that is supposed to be, well, me, okay? That would be of royal or elite or a worldly leader, world power energy, okay? So y'all remember what I was telling you about earlier about the in-laws or whatever and cloning these in-laws and stuff like this, and then them being able to take take my crown and break it up amongst them. So as I'm looking at the pictures of the people, I'm like, okay, I'm putting it together now. I'm putting it together because they're gonna try to act like the Coleman dad is God. I'm not buying it. Um, But the fact that they was out of North Carolina, I guess it's a guy that's like on the party scene in North Carolina, and he's going against, or a mayor is going against him. I can't remember what the dude's name is or whatever, but the dude was looking familiar, and I'm like, damn, they look like somebody in the family or something. I'm like, what they trying to do? They're trying. That person look like, it kind of looked like me, but it kind of looked like such and such, but it kind of looked like this person and that person. But remember, we had that reading yesterday with a father or a crooked father and a girl with a swimsuit in the stomach looked like they had something in their stomach. And I told you a father came in and did something to a person. Okay. And then I told you it was giving me like Millie, Millie being allegedly being, assaulted by her father-in-law or whatever. And then they had to see who the son belonged to. Now this boy, he got to be both his parents got to be brown. Okay. But what I told y'all about what these people doing with my womb, somebody could have thought something could have happened. Okay. Something could have very well happened or something like this with this fentanyl or whatever they could have been using back then, 20 something years ago. Or again, I told you somebody had triplets, but they only got to have twins. Somebody had three children inside of them, but they extracted a boy. Okay. Now, out of all three of them children, none of them three children had to be mine. All three of them might not have been mine. They could have been inseminated as a cis or something like this, even 20 something years ago, when we're talking about somebody's plan. Remember, this is somebody's plan to steal the future crown and to try to say royals are spoiled, get rid of them. We're dealing with the worker class people. So these are people that maybe didn't have enough. I used to hear my father-in-law say stuff like that, but I had holes in my shoes. We didn't never had no money. We was broke something. We was little. Pop, 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 pop. So these are people that's scared to be, they might even be penny pinchers or stingy or just stock their money. There's nothing wrong with that if somebody's doing that. That's their fucking choice to do what they want to do. Now, these are people that have some kind of stress on this. So it might be easy for these people to maybe, if they go into the back end or if they're cloned, for them to come off a little scamish, but not, these are people that will have like a good standing in the hometown you guys grew in, where the whole scam started, where the whole organization started. They would have like a Christian upbringing. They'd be going to church and stuff like this. But the clones that they have spread around the nation, they're not doing that. They're trying to be getting into politicians. They're getting into rapping. They're getting into acting. They're bringing all their friends and family. It's supposed to be a big old hoorah. The only thing that left out is the order of the queen. This would be somebody that married their son to a queen, and they failed to tell the daughter because of their ranking or their status or their location, or the fact that they could have married into Caucasian families. They could have had access to higher learning. Okay. So it would be easy for somebody to have the DNA of the queen. And then these people find out about me since I'm a baby, and they already line up the fact that they're going to bring their son in to date me and knock me off my, pick me up off my feet, whatever you call them things, whatever the thing is that they say, marry me. And then I'll never know the fact that I'm a queen, that I'm an heir to the throne. And then they take my crown and then they start playing with it. They could even clone me, a lesser, a dumb version of me, a goofy version or something like this, or take one of my other family members or something, promised another family member that, I don't know, fits some kind of description or something, for this person to actually play out this thing with, while I'm still sitting in the hometown or near the hometown, waking up right now saying, where's my shit? God said people got stuff that belong to me. Where is it? All right. So I was just listening to somebody and I was just thinking, oh, you sounded like a snake or whatever. I know you a snake already, but you sound like a snake. Because somebody trying to say like, oh, no, I'm talking about this person. No, I know what you're talking about. Because these are people that already know that you on camera, and people from these underground developments in North Carolina and these other places are watching some of us, okay? Because they may have known who we are. They know who we are. They're interested in who we are or something like this. People are hiding who we were, and now they're peering in on us. And they think because I know people watching me that I'm supposed to change anything that I'm doing. And I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Hence the fact that I've been sleeping a lot lately because I'm just getting my menstrual, but I don't think that I was supposed to get my menstrual. I think that somebody inseminated me again and they got scared and they took out or they killed whatever was in my stomach. And I don't allow for these people to test on me or anything like this. And these are these scrambling family members that's a little bit out of sorts right now. All right. So what I'm looking at is like the pictures of the people I put on there right now. Those are the picture I put of Michael Jackson. Those are those particular Easy E, Michael Jackson, Michelle Henley. Those are those particular clones. These could be more African descent. The Kanika Jenkins sister, Young Miami, these particular people. Again, the version of me that could have had those babies at that time, it could be me, or it could have been one of my clones. It could have been a Young Miami, or it could have been whoever they tried to make Young Miami look like. Okay, somebody died. Somebody is a Z energy or a zombie energy here. Could have died in this city that I'm in right here, somewhere close to where I am right now. But the point that I'm trying to make is I know what I'm talking about. And these people, although they could have been sitting in my position of power for the past 20 something years, um, yeah. Um, I've come to reclaim. It's like these people is Uncle Scar all together. It's like a union of people, like we are Negan, we, or they connected to the same neural chip or something like this. And I think we got something about that energy yesterday. I was being warned about it. And I was like, oh no, don't go talking about we this now. So these are people that already shunned me from something, shunned me from friends, family, whatever this is. Okay. Try to shun me from these energies or whatever like this, make me look lonely and bitter, make me look like, oh, you just only talk about money or something like this. But yeah, I'm looking for my money. I'm looking for my money for anybody that's waking up right now, because some of these people are waking up and shaking up from that green smoke from sleeping beauty. And they may know or have the information about where our money is if they own the whole full team with the real queen and they remember what it is. If they not, no. I don't know. Because somebody's sitting there talking about today, oh, you'll probably be like me and you'll probably give these people, bitch, Karmic Tarot, you a part of this group too. You wouldn't give nobody shit. You bitches is so fucking phony. Because you a part of them too. Yeah, you a part of that. I think you might be a clone of the auntie. Yeah. But they tried to make you look like me. So they could have spliced Linda's after she so-called passed away or she left the Truman Show. You might be Don's daughter or something. We might be Don's daughter, but they try to mix your DNA with mine. Or Karmic Tarot is Judge, whatever his name is, Thomas. That's your child. Okay. So these people is all getting banished and removed from anything, any positions of power. These people with this cluster this big like this and all this power, you should have been saying something to me. I'm talking directly to these people, famous people. Well, they haven't been famous or they passed away for a long time. So we talking to these people. Because what's left of that? What? Michelle and her daughters, the Ashleys, the Kikis, my daughter, the one that they took 20 something, less than 25 years ago or something like this, when I was living in Zion. The oldest daughter that while this child was there, the child got swapped out. And the little boy, that could be Queen of Pentacles Tarot 333. She's a little bit similar to me. And the newer Patricia Pitts, that could be also the mama of that boy. Okay, the kind of flamboyant young man. I kind of like his energy. I'm not saying nothing bad about him. I kind of like his energy, but there's always something behind them. It's a big black thing. This could be Alchemy Games. It's that big let me in nigga on these cards here. So y'all can chop up my words and share it with black people and shove it down their throat all you, but you're not changing a motherfucking thing. And yes, I seen in my thing where somebody said, oh, it's like follow me or love me or I'll blow your brain. You mixing up my words. But what I did say is that people coming at me, yeah, that's what I would be telling my team. That's what I would be telling if my government officials know who I am or they're able to put back the pieces of what this is, because I know I'm a major part of America. And that's what they have to do. Or the Arabic brothers that know or was told things by some of these fathers and something like this, if that's what they have to do to some of these zombies and robots, yeah, hell motherfucking yeah. Because I'm not going to sit in America and be threatened by nobody. I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all play in my face like I don't see what I see. Maybe you don't see what I see, and so I got to feel you on what I see. That's it. It's a large takedown, motherfucker. It's happening because oh, who you think you is? And I shall come and judge I shall come and judge all the nations. I don't give a fuck if they're imaginary. I don't care if they're in the sky. I don't care if they kept me away from every single kingdom. It's here now. I'm here now. We here now. That. So, I don't have no feelings about these people. You're right. I don't. I don't. I've been systematically attacked by something that I don't understand. That people left me out of my power for something years, thinking that that would change something. They didn't think about the fact with their low frequency mindsets. They didn't think about the fact of what they no, they did. They thought I would just be dead. But if I didn't die, they didn't think or care about what I would go through as a very beautiful person. That was very beautiful to everybody that I've ever met. It's not that many people that you're gonna tell. I don't remember nobody never that met me and said that they didn't like me. Life of the party, life of the household, make everybody in my family laugh, make good food, do it. I stopped 4 years ago, motherfucker. I said I'm on strike. I don't understand what's going on around me, and I'm gonna take the time to focus on me and sleep all I want, eat if I can. Yeah, all that. I'm gonna do me how I need to until I feel like I'm me all the way. You know what I'm saying? With the intel that's coming in. So, you know, that's what they thought they would do. Start poisoning me, drugging me, giving me drugs to slow down my system, to make my legs stiff, like make my back stop working, make my arms and stuff like this. This is somebody that's close. I told you some of these people are like, they are like, some of these people are like skinwalkers. I know I can look right here. Oh, the person next to me on this side is somebody from the royal family. It's a vehicle that somebody a higher up uses to stay close to me. The people next door, this is from my mom's side of the family. And there's another masculine over here too, from the music industry. Do you understand? Get over it. Y'all still be talking about these Chinese chains or these fake chains or these necklaces and these chains. Motherfucker, do you know what that means? So don't come for me. All right. I know who's around here. I know what I'm doing. When I walk around here looking rough and everything like this, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing every step of the way. I know what I'm doing. God is ordering my steps. I know exactly what I'm doing in these particular situations like this because I really don't care what nobody think about me. So if you feel like that means I don't care about people because I don't care about what you think about me, and I'm not going to run and change anything about myself to fit into anything that was already my God-given right, and I'm ordained to do it because a whole bunch of people or a billion people in the whole world think I shouldn't do it. It's not going to happen. And if I'm this Christ this time, the Christ went through so much these past times. I don't want your knees. I will take your fucking heads. That's the mixture of the queen. There's that. Oh, that's that. What they his name is Osama bin Laden. That's that. Saddam Hussein. That's that early George Washington. The motherfuckers that knew what they needed to do to get something done around here. They ain't worried about nobody baby cake ass feelings because these niggas wouldn't have been all it from any color. You could be a nigga and be any color. You will not be in these positions of power, these principalities and these people, these fake powers that will not be. So I already organized them people. So this shows that the was working on this before I was even born. And a lot of the people was having children and stuff like this, because now I think about it, I didn't really see none of my aunties. Like all the cousins and stuff I know, they was already born around the time as me, or I was too young to know. One of my aunties, Pat, she had a lot of children. She was the only one that was having children that was close enough to me where I seen her supposedly pregnant, throughout her pregnancies or whatever. But you know, everybody else, I don't know. I see myself You know, I seen some of my play sisters. It ain't like they was lifting up their shirt and showing me what's under their shirt or nothing like this. But I mean, I seen their belly growing with mine growing. I seen their feet swelling up. You know, so they could have did something to split my body, my soul from my body, or they split my body from my essence, or they did something here in high school to like disperse me in a couple places to get a lot of things done. And they could have been thinking about putting me back together at the end. And that may not have happened here. Somebody thought it was better to utilize these all across the world for whatever they need and kind of just steal everything from Jesus, energy, essence, the care, the fame, the whatever this is, and keep it under wraps or something like this, and keep it to a couple of different families to revive themselves and their families, and then try to discard the person as if they was like a killer lasher energy or something. But this is what some of these people that they're with have been doing. So when I look back at this, I'm like, okay, I'm not lying. This is in my readings. Now, it'll be a lot for me to be saying these readings, and then people are creating actors in this real world right now and getting them to come online as something and make themselves look like characters that have been around me, and then make them do things that I said in my tarot read. Somebody would have to be obsessed and insane, or because I'm bringing this to fruition and I'm speaking about it, then now God is doing something. Even if these are tech gods or something, whatever this is, something is bringing the stuff into my face where I can line it up, mind, body, in on a soul level, and say, okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. Because this person looked just like my father-in-law, or these people could have had twins. And again, it would go back to me being something that is abnormal. And I'm okay with that. And these people knowing that and them taking advantage of me and maybe hiding me or something like this at a and maybe it was supposed to be for a certain amount of time, but something is being dangerous. Something is very dangerous right now. Something is, out of line right now. Okay. What is supposed to be owned by one? A lot of shit. What power belongs to one? Just Christ. A lot of it. And so these people thought that they would continue to be able to disperse this or something like this while abuse was happening. The thing that changed is abuse is happening to me. That's not supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to be happening. Okay. So what I put up on my channel, the people that if you got eyes, you see. You understand? If you listen to these people, if you got ears, you can hear. So it's exactly what I said it is. It's exactly what I said. These is like something about eyes or something like this here. All right. The hidden ones, or the ones like I said that was taken out. What I say about 9/11, you talk about what you talking about 9/11. Let me talk about what I'm talking about 9/11. By the time of not my 9/11, whoever they are came in and confiscated a bunch of people and took them to the so-called Middle East, and maybe to the Carolinas, and maybe to California, and maybe to Texas, and maybe overseas, and maybe to Ireland, and all these places that the Christ, if the Christ was living, or the real princess or queen me was living, these are rounds that I was supposed to be taking, and you dispersed a bunch of people that was allegedly connected to this keeping me caged energy or this organization. And then you guys have been ruling maybe in my name for about 20 something years or less than 25 years. And I don't know if Queen Elizabeth was a robot during that time, or you tried to reincarnate another person in my family, a male or a female, to dress up like this person and finish out the thing. Or again, this could have been the family member and they were like, hey, that's the person. And then somebody didn't like this or something like this, or they changed something at the last minute. And again, because of the division here. It's not happening. So this channel is not for everybody. I'm not rude on my channel or something. I told you what it is. There's a very direct thing that's going on that has something to do with my livelihood. And so I'm interpreting it the best way that I can, putting the messages out there. This channel is not for everybody. There could have been some stars, or could be some stars, or there were stars that was all just about the Christ energy the whole time or something like this. Or they could have been fooled and said that I was the devil's child or something like this. And these people, or whatever the fuck you want to say. All right. But I feel like these people was connected to me since I was young or something like this. It's like it's like a fake God or a fake Lord built up some high tech something. Okay. and they could have been the buffer people in between some firmament being built here. So they've seen a lot of things, or they've seen a lot of things in the dark or something like this. And so we have a, maybe it's like brothers and sisters, like Christ would be Christ, or Jesus would be Jesus, and the angels would be something else to God. And there's a toxic something here, because again, if these people were even upgraded by some of these tech systems like Apple, or something like this, I feel like even if this Epstein is a feather figure of mine, maybe one of the closest links still, that person could have started off creating something to create people to be able to pad or cushion something in the future in case some shit happened or something like this. And then I feel like these people got the feeling real powerful after they got some kind of advancements or something like this. And then they overrode the company, and they got very intelligent, and they took over something. That's what I think happened. And everybody had to make this person into a pedophile or something first. Did the person was having sex with young girls? I don't know. They could have been. They could have not been. Pedophilia can also be, testing on people or something before they're able to be at their full potential. Touching on people's private parts, private thoughts, private something here. All right. Um, and then they try to turn it into something more. Oh, he's a pedophile or something. Anything coming next after this? It's all about mind play, psychology on a certain level. But the bitches that you tried to raise up above me, that's the problem. Now they all scrambling. They voices getting shaky and weak and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Maybe we're getting closer to our dreams. Okay, welcome. I said welcome to our dreams. Wishes come true. Okay, because somebody ain't dead. This is underground energy, or there's divisions here. So again, these people in this organization, somebody could have went over there and said, thank goodness I was able to. I got the message to leave leave the Midwest and get here to Washington or North Carolina or wherever they would have been running to. I'm the last one of that group, or I'm the last one of that race, or I'm the last one with those last digits in the SKU number. Everybody else died, but this could have been it could have been your husband, my husband. It could have been your mama, your dad. It could have been somebody that was always envious of you, your person that sat behind you in high school and was so envious of you and you never even fucking knew it. But they had the inside scoop on the background because you was Truman and the rest of these people was the show. And somebody or their mama worked with the organ, like Meghan Merkel, her dad worked behind the scenes in Hollywood, with certain things. So your people could have been, if we in the Truman Show, your people could have, some of these people that was going to school with me and surrounded by me or whatever this is, they could have got advancements or start going to school and learning how to use certain tech in case a system collapse or something like this, and something has to keep on going. So some of these people could have been the ones that worked behind the scenes to keep me in La La Land. And then when their parents wasn't using it no more, they start upgrading these children and giving them those positions as well. And then they started abusing it because they didn't see me as a king or a queen or something or equal. They said if we knew anything and our parents knew anything, this motherfucker don't know nothing. We know everything. We don't have to tell this person nothing. We could split the money between these families. Just how any other thing like this starts and happens. Any other so-called takeover. So somebody want these people, somebody's mind controlling somebody. And I know that, see, what I see is a cyber, you might be something that's under the influence of, I thought NASA, but I'm thinking it's NOAA, NOAA. And I think you can command the weather or you control the weather or something like this, but you was not found clean. You was not. You was not found clean, white, or pure. That's my energy. And that's why somebody of maybe even, they may not be even that tapped in, or they are a different operating system or something. It's not the one for right now. That's why everything feel like it's slow. It's at a pause. It's at something, because it's not. It's somebody that want to be. Somebody want to be that. I'm not trying to hurt no bit of feelings of nothing like this, but I'm telling you what the information that's coming through my intel. And that is very important. I'm not thinking about, I should not be talking about nobody else's. I'm not talking about what they eat, what they do, whatever this is. Right now, I'm saying this is my intel that's telling you this. Okay? And so, these are people that's like, oh, they might be even starting like little things in the background, sending different, mixing up messages and sending the messages to people in their sleep with different terminologies. Saying something like earlier when I was like, I look at these people now that's running up on me like zombies, and it's almost like I gotta be in a spiritual when they was at that what's the episodes, I feel like it feel more with Herschel and them at the police thing where I gotta energetically I have to be like on a somewhat on with that what's that security tower or whatever at the jail. You know how somebody always had to stay up there and look out and see if like a like a big old, you know, flood of zombies was coming in, you know, to alert the people so they could get ready, you know, and start pulling out whatever their aim is towards the walkers. You know, it's not my fault that somebody exploited me. This was their plans. It's low vibrational. That's why I could see it coming. It ain't even street level. It's just very low fucking vibrational. Okay. Um, but it's not my fault because some people thought that they could have what I have and kill me. That now I have to sit in some type of energy as if I'm in some kind of tower looking down at people, or that I was born an empress. And again, the empress sit high and look low. Because of other people, and 9 times out of 10 is because of other people's actions. It's been that way over the centuries. It's always been that way. And then I'm the one that got to tell people, wait, no, no, no. It's not only Caucasian people and colonizers that were culture vultures. It's also black people were culture vultures with other black people, or brown people from other places were culture vultures to other brown people. It's not my fault that your mama them didn't teach you well. But we're gonna talk about it all over here. All right. Who can scroll back to heavens? See, because the archaeologists, they get kicked out of archaeology when they talk about something different or they find some new findings and they don't match with the net. It doesn't match with the same thing that's being written in these books. That we look where we at. We done read all that shit and multiplied it over and over again. Other people wrote books and look where we at, struggling. Motherfucker don't even want to be honest that they don't even know what's next. So the books and stuff like this that the fallen angels wrote to keep us stagnant, or when they wanted to take over and stuff like this or whatever at this time, people wouldn't even really know. But it may come a time when, yeah, they was able to do that to keep the truth away because they was waiting for this day that they was going to fight against the son of God on earth, or try to capture or close off the son of God's connection to God with high tech. We already got the firmament, but with high tech or something like this, something that was man-made. In science will become God, and astrologers will become messengers, and you know, things like this. And talk about shit. If I can't go up and touch a star right now, it's important for me maybe to know how that shit so I can get a good grade. But you tell me, if you ain't an astrologer, if you ain't studying that shit now, what do it mean to you? Why do it matter? Can I go up there right now and just pull up to Mars and go touch on it and see who live there? Well, why the fuck do it matter? We don't even know what's going on right here on the soil that we standing on right now. I'm not saying it don't matter, but it really don't, because those constellations and shit gonna do what they gonna do anyways, if they even up there in the sky, or is we talking about motherfuckers that's around us right now on Earth? So you coming over here to a whole nother channel where, listen, listen, Linda, I done already did my research to have questionable idea, to question things. I ain't telling you nothing. I ain't telling you nothing. So this is somebody too. This person is a butler here. Whoever this is, this man, this imposter syndrome. I really wish that they would redirect the I really wish they would make a imposter syndrome too. Because when I read the definition for this, it kind of don't match the word. You know, you would think that this is somebody that has a problem with always claiming somebody else's identity and sitting in their energy, always stealing somebody's identity, always centuries, the greats coming back, reincarnating themselves, stealing, reincarnating themselves, blocking other people, blocking the next great, keeping the scepter in their hand, don't want to pass the torch, you know, stuff like this. So we got this person right here, imposter, like I said, in a room full of equals. Somebody thinking that they equals, but this person is stepping ahead, and these people is checking this person out in the dark, and his face look all turned up towards this person. And see, when you greatness, you can't be sitting up in this energy like this, playing and talking about, oh, we want to deal with equals. We don't want no queens. This is somebody that, because they knew that you was one of the last, or they knew that you was a queen and you was going to be treated some kind of way differently. But then they went ahead, if y'all help me out, then I guess I'll do it equally. This is somebody that bowed to these people. That's beneath the queen. Yes. or beneath God, the throne of God. Yes. And they feel like whatever this is that they built, the main thing you was doing was just to keep me stuck or keep the Christ stuck or keep somebody stuck. See, these people thought what you thought was that you was going to take this child or whatever, y'all was going to flee into the mountains or something like this, and then 25 years later you was going to try to act like I don't exist as Jesus or the Christ. All right, because I'm not a part, because you denied me as a part of your family or something like this. But I'm hearing that I still have traits or something like this, whether they're illegitimate or not, with your families on both sides. Or karmic tarot is what you created out of my DNA for your family. And then there could be another one, the littlest child, the original one, all right, from whatever to 3 years old, that looked just like the grandmother-in-law Lillian. Yeah. And then you thought to the so like with the twins or something like this, that's what you did. And then with this littlest one, you made sure it wasn't with me no more either. Could you imagine that? Something passing through. You needed something to pass through my womb. You took it. You ran off with it. You gave me something in the likeness of it. And then you left me behind still some more and again. It'd be everybody's fucking head. This is the big slaughter that we're talking about, especially with power, okay? Or some kind of positions or financial something. Because they can be talking about, oh, no, you're over here with us or you're with me or something. This one is not. This is the problem. You're going to get what I'm saying soon. So this is somebody that think that they got their family with them. These people look like they're about to run up on this person, or he already mad. They already got knives in his back. They already got, you know how people be up in them things. Look, it's some little people. There's some people at a lower level here next to the person's arm. This is somebody like, I'm okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just, I'm here, just working. I'm just overwhelmed. And there's 3 men with guns in his back. Talking about we're all equals over here. We're doing an equal thing or something like this. Somebody is being held, whether they know it or not. You, Mr. One lady, whoever this is, okay? So again, this could be somebody always wanted to be a part of something. These people embraced this person, made them feel like they was a part of something. This is when you would look back in resentment. Maybe you get a new job. You and your husband work from home. Now you got a new job, and all you could talk about is, oh, Michael is so funny at the office. Oh, Rachel, she just, I just can't even, And then they start talking about, they be watching you. They was stalking you the whole time at home to see what kind of nigga you was, to see if you would take the bait. And then say, oh, you know how your wife, I would never do that. I would be cooking for you, or I would be doing this or that, or I would be buying you gifts every week, or I got my own money to give you this and X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. All right. Now, this is giving me Mr. World, too. You know how when he move, other people move. You know what I'm saying? Okay, ladies, let's get in formation. Or this giving me like Thriller's Night. Okay, energy when everybody's doing the same dance. It's so cool and everything, right? But again, this is when niggas get killed. So we might keep talking about this dream about all those family members and stuff that was living it up with this person while they was keeping the secret from me, or they was keeping something destined from me. Somebody's name could be Destiny too. Okay. Or like I said, they could have stopped the growth of this young man when I met him, or I am the mother of the forever youngers. When people swap energy with me, or maybe have intercourse or kiss me, this could be something about the fountain of youth as well. All right, it might slow down their old aging process, right? And it may even make them age more, like fine wine, okay? Let's just say that. You, me, whoever we're talking about. These people knew this about you because they were just like, why every time these people hug this person, or every little boy she kissed, he still looked 20 years younger than he is or something. Some people could be pissed off at you if this happened. I don't know. So maybe somebody think you a vampire. Maybe you just came here to refresh and look for the lost people of the tribe or something as Jesus, and refresh these people and renew these people. Okay. And then they thought that they was going to just hold you down and let a whole bunch of people that do not deserve the blessing, or do not deserve, or that I'm not looking for, or you're not looking for, in order to do this. And maybe they lied about the text after the Bible is written. And did we ever think that this is what they've been doing the whole time? robbing Jesus and putting him in fake jail, or her, and you know, throwing tomatoes off this person. Get off the show. Oh, get out of here. We don't want to hear what you have to say. You know, they was throwing food at him, throwing rocks and everything, or her, or whatever this is. Okay. Oh, you ain't this. And if he was with his woman, or even if we wasn't in a perfect relationship, if you went through this with somebody that you was actually with like that, you may have been able to make it. But now they didn't reduce you to them or something like this or whatever this is. And you had to, you look at, oh, my family from the underground, they brought me in. And they, you know how people like, when I started that gang, those boys brought me in, you know, little Rick gave me some tennis shoes and shit like that. I walk around with them whole, don't tell me they're my motherfucking niggas, you know, like that. So it'd be like, you know, it'd be hard to tell somebody when they in a delusion. You know, it'd be hard to tell somebody when they're in a delusion. This could also be, I told y'all, if we do share a chip, or we shared a chip at one point in time, they made sure that these people could see what I'm doing or something, which would have been nothing to help them, because whoever these people that you around unplugged the server, so that if there was something where they turned us into cyborgs, or they, like Elon Musk said, they might in the future, or they chipped us all, then I was not doing nothing, because I couldn't feel nothing, see nothing. You wasn't around me, because you know what they did? They got you to lay in one of these hoes' bed when you first got there, and that's what disconnected you from the energy, so that you can come back and say, oh, so you could come back, you know, they talking about young blood, this new blood, motherfucker. This the new way it's about to be. We ain't doing that old shit your parents and grandparents was. If I'm all the way over here, I don't have to go back and try to remake and remodel and realize and understand what the fuck y'all was doing. This a whole new thing that's going on. Didn't they tell you the new world order already here, or it's on its way real quick? So they didn't, you know what they had you do? Lay in the bed with one of these other family members, or lay in the bed with some niggas, and that broke your signal to the Christ or wisdom or God or something like this. You know, it's nothing to cry about or something like this. You know, this is where some kind of little bit pagan or Ostara energy come in, when, you know, Wednesday is saying, make them beg for it. Take it away. Take away that shit, and then make them. But you thought you'd take away my free will, so you could just come steal my energy, the energy of my children, steal these children, take them, scatter them all over the world, and use them as battery packs for your. And you thought that shit was gonna work. And now, since it's not, you killing these kids, or you doing something strange, or whatever this is that you doing, and now you panicking because you listen to some fools, or something ain't the same. Yeah, go ahead and close the door forever to that casket and bury it. And then now it's like, whoa, wait. Envy. It says, I stand in doubt. This could be somebody trying to reach out to you in another way, reach out to God in another way. A stranger in my own tribe, because now these people that came in and what? And shadows cast about what they cast in their own children. They cast in their beards. They're casting their nets. They're casting their rods. They're casting everything. You know, this also could talk about the gaming or whatever, where there should be a new license for gaming. Like like I think that's what they call hunting or something like this, gaming license. What they allow, it has to trickle back. You have to. And I'm not going to sit here, and you're not going to use my words and manipulate them. And because you're going to go to jail, you playing with people's lives. Say I am a weapon of mass destruction. Maybe I'm a nuclear weapon, and you fucking around with I see, and all of you motherfuckers over here playing around with my words, stopping me from being heard, stopping me from going viral on YouTube, stopping me from going viral online. Because y'all was the ones fattening up your pocket, and you the one that learned a couple things online, how to trick people and trap people and trap and bait them online and shit like this with money. And then try to put the shit on the Empress. This Empress, motherfucker, because it's only one. Emperor, Empress, King, Queen, Christ, Lord, Jesus, God, living water, fountain. It's only one. World card, whatever you want to call it. Word. It's only one. These people, some of these people wanted to crash this nation down. They want to do what they did on 9/11. That was the first part. This is the second death. This is the second death. Y'all gonna learn a lesson of trying to, you didn't have no reason. The reason why all this shit backfired, because you didn't have not one reason. Some of you cash cows, scapegoat, black sheep, set aparts, nobody couldn't even think. It was hard for them to set up in that room. Some people was crying, snotting, sniffling, trying to think about how to come up with something and lie on you and say you wasn't nothing but a piece of shit. So shadows could be casting up stuff or demons against this person. Now they feel something like this, or they done got stricken with something, and now they feel like these dark shadow people or something like this, or they can't come out in the light, or they trying to also create a new something where people that don't feel comfortable speaking in front of people, they shy, they don't like to talk and stuff like this. They're gonna be using their brain to move things around, or they calling it telekinesis, but it's really that people are building lives with AI, so people don't have. They can come in as a chameleon. They could come in as something else. It's master of disguise. Whatever y'all been doing with these masks and shit like this, it is not a go anymore. You got to take that shit off. Even you got to get. It's gonna be illegal to wear a hijab in America, motherfucker. You got to take it off. You got to take it off. We don't like people walking around in the grocery store and shit with shit over their face. The Wheel of Fortune. I be thinking really these women, they be trying to stand up for it or something like this. But I think that if we did a poll really, we can't really ask them. But if you went probe all these people, they don't want to wear that shit. Especially the girls that be wearing that beautiful makeup under there and everything like this. They don't want to wear that shit all day like that. When you just did your makeup like that and everything looking all cute and everything like this. You ain't no woman alive. And you still, unless you under a rock or something, and you still watching beauty things and fashion and stuff like this, and you put all that money in, buying some clothes and stuff like this to have it covered up. Come on. Come on, you ain't fooling me. That might even cause some kind of mental restraints, especially in children and babies. Come on now. All right, we got something shady. I'm telling you, something shady is going on here. So again, somebody feel like they're in a room full of equals. Is that what you think? Because you wasn't with your real queen. I know that day my man, because anyway, these girls play around my man, but my man only my motherfucking man, bitch. And you might be able to have him if I know that you had him. But and he ain't gonna be able to sit next to me as the king or nothing like this, but it just depends what I might want to do with him. Or how much of you I might, how much of you I might want to let you have, and bitch, I'm not gonna have to use no mind control agent to do it. We got the world card energy here with this man. Girl, I don't give a fuck what you was doing snooping around, motherfucker. And you can feel how you want to do, walk away from me or whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you one now. I don't do the same, motherfucker. Let it be one of these bitches I warned you about. You was over there playing around and then think you about to come back over here. It just can't happen. I can't afford it. Girl, this like, because we be just on here talking and stuff like this on this channel. It's just something to do. But imagine me knowing I'm connected to God in some kind of way and on here trying to go back and forth with y'all about when y'all be insinuating and doing that mind control shit on people. Go ahead and tell them that these is weapons of mass destruction. And that's what y'all doing when you doing tarot like this. And you talk about, oh, this is a general read. Anybody said just shit like that, you can still be held accountable for these laws that's in this books right here, in this textbook. Set for the queen. Or the ultimate judge, if this was the time or we was prepping for the times of the judgment. People be doing too much. You already killed me in high school. If anything, I would be hoping that they're gonna try to find this body, this high school body, so I could go wake up and just wake up in high school. Well, not in high school, but in that kind of energy or in that era, in that something. You know what I'm saying? And this all some kind of experiment or something like this. A test trial, something like this. People trying to be is when I say facts over your feelings over here all day, you think I'm playing. And you don't think I don't feel the urgency? I may not know what's going on. It's a whirlwind going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm very much centered. But what I'm telling you right now is you're not about to have me, oh, well, change it like this. Maybe if you say it like that or something like this, like God don't know what I'm saying. Like God don't know that I've been sitting over here and I ain't been sleeping with nobody. You think I'm about to sit here on this channel all day and say, hey, I know what you meant, this girl. I know what you said. I know what you said. I haven't done this. It's the last time I share what I want to share on here because of the people that I do that are concerned or want to know more or something like this. The way that I'm showing love to the people on my channel is by being here doing any of this because I don't have to. Somebody think they in competition with me for my birthright. I mean, I'm not even, that is not the thing because they'll sit there and jazz you with that shit all day on here on tarot. Nobody can't take, yes, lying to them. Why you lying to them? Why you lying? They can't in that sense, but they can do things. Why you lying? So somebody could have came here just for me, but then they end up liking the rest of the world. Or this could be like somebody that was a celebrity or somebody always thought that they was different or strange. And now they like that people are seeing them on another level because this could be somebody that was watching me. This could be somebody that was watching me like online or no, they were watching me. This could be like a famous person that I was a muse of them and they used to watch me and they used to love how they saw me be amongst my friends and my family and things like this. Do you understand? Because the fear is what all this stuff that y'all doing, that's what the fear is. All this stuff that you trying to do, that's what the fear is. See? But this is somebody that watched me and now they want to go back. They didn't live as 30 and 40 people. They've been famous 30 and 40 times under different aliases. And then they want to find the human that they're most amazed with, but they hate and envy this person because they got to get that from God the first time. They didn't even get to finish it up. They didn't get to pack it up. They didn't get to enjoy it because this person was always bothering them and manipulating things and masturbating things in their life and things like this. Do you understand? Okay. You see? And then this person thinks that they're going to go back and jump back in the past and just be you. And then now everybody's like, okay, we got all the people here. Now let's start back at 1985 or let's start back at 1990 and then we're going to go here. All right. So somebody's doing something shady here with Adam. This could also be somebody came in and stole fruit or stole something from Adam or something like this. Okay. Or somebody was coming towards someone and somebody did something to make somebody bleed or something like this, okay? Or somebody did something here. But this person is not supposed to be coming over there doing this anyways. And I don't care what I look like and smell like, you know? Somebody could be I hope somebody ain't lying to me. Because somebody trying to pull me down, have me around them or something like this, or this is somebody like, you can't just wake up and find out you the queen and just get all the inheritance. You need to work for that first. Oh no, I need to get it just like that. And you could have worked all your life. You can't just steal something from somebody else and illegally. It's illegal. If somebody try to steal whatever this is from me, it would be against the law. It would be against the law. If you tried to raise up the dead or something like this, because you don't know what I am. I kept on hearing that God is saying, they don't know, girl, keep doing your videos. They don't know what you are right now. These people they don't have the knowledge base. Let them fuck around and find out. I'm telling you. There's a Lord here that denied me back then, and now they want to hold me back to stay with them now. Get your hands back. Flee from me. Flee from me. The hell you talking about? Flee from me. Hmm. Pretty. No, that's not. Pretty is a no. Savage. Savage. Street. Savage, the boy tarot reader with Savage in his name, is a clone or a younger version of Malcolm X. Savage. See what you see is just a younger version or something of Barbara Bush. You a Barbara Bush offspring, because once these people went and snuck and let me show you who is the one, and you pointed me out as the Judases that you are. Now I'm pointing back at you. There's nothing you can do with these. Somebody's like, "Oh, you stupid! You said those to put somebody's private part." It's time for judgment. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. And what? You don't want to bring it out because you don't want God to see what you was down here creating with in God's image, in God's name, with God's tools. Some of this could be yourn. They do, but you. How did you know that you was dealing with God? You see what I'm saying? So you want to question what I'm dealing with, and mine is very minimal. This is the path that's narrow. All y'all believed in whatever that is. How do you know it told you the truth? How you know that that's the real God? Girl, y'all gotta go now. Go and get up out of here. I know what's my God, cause it's the energy or something radiates around me since I was a child. And more things about me in the center of me taught me so many things more than any adult I can remember in my entire life. And I was cool with adults when I was in high school. I was cool with my teachers all through school. I was cool with my teachers. I gave them a little bit of prop, but they was all like, "Oh," like I make them blush, turn red, not in a nasty way, but like just with my little snarky comments and stuff like this, you know. So I got on their nerves, but they also enjoyed. I would say that they would say I enjoyed having that person. You know, I was a class clown, but not too much. You know, I also would smack a kid or something if they try to run up on one of my teachers that I like. So I was a well balanced student. You know, like how I am with my parents. I didn't never really cross the line. I don't really cuss in front of my parents still as an adult. I cuss on my channel. It's my channel. This is where I'm expressing myself. The world could end tomorrow, and you didn't get to say some things that you needed to say. I might have came to the future just to tell y'all, you know what I want to say, and then jump back into the time capsule. Yeah. Because somebody's like, "Oh, you don't know, it just keeps on going over and over again. Every 10 years we have to do this. We go back, and then I date another girl from high school. I'm glad that I chose somebody else this time. I still chose you every time." Well, what good friend or husband or spouse or something are you? You didn't take me on the mission with you, but I know Candy was there. It's like, and Annie M was there, and Candy was there, and this person was there. See, because somebody just showed me something a second ago, and they were trying to say, like, see, that's you. You're the side person. This guy is the main character. You a motherfucking lie. Y'all just did that this third time. If you did it 4 times already, you got it to kind of work this time. And because you did, this is my make me really why Charlie Kirk or whatever his name is, actually passed away. Kirk, Charlie, whatever his name is. Okay, Kirk Renard, offspring, Africa. problem. My mixed breed children was a problem. So they wanted to enslave them or take them in the underworld and treat them like they think that black people was treated before. But again, it was just black people like Africans that wanted to treat other brown people some kind of way, and you just fell for it again. You know, y'all just get on my nerves. I can't really take you seriously because, you know, people would be doing this like this here and like that. So yeah. Yeah. So something shady here. Okay. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Something could be also spread all over the world here. Okay. This could be the world card, Mr. World Tech energy trying to be above the world card energy, the actual Mother Earth energy, the Mother World energy. But I feel like this person is now being reduced to a butler. I don't know why. So I don't know if they're saying that this is Peach trying to be Adam, but something is shady about what they're producing because that's not your seed. You probably have a Shalonda somewhere hidden underneath in the basement thing or something like this. And you had me out there. You had one of my clones popping out all these babies for sale. mm, 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 mm. Yup. Yup. And now we're on some kind of what? This spell that they're doing, talking about, oh, the European stink. Okay, well, this time I'm going to give it to you that way. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. This time, so oh, we caught you this time. We getting coming at you with this stuff about you stinking all this time. This time we caught, yeah, because I opened it up, I busted open stanky, and I'm just gonna have it like that. I'm gonna have it like that because if, let's say that these people got imaginary suits and they sitting in the living room right now. One is standing in the corner over there watching me. I hope that it's the most disgusting thing that you ever experience when you come snooping around here because you do not have the right to be in my. You do not have the right to be in my dwelling. I hope that that's the case. Matter of fact, I've been actually lingering along a little bit with this thing, with this with the shower today and using the excuse of so much sleep for the person. Because I was like, dang, why I'm sleeping so much? I hope they didn't try to make me pregnant or something like this. Um, and the proof is in the pudding that you did. And then you came through with one of them kids or one of them people and you had them poke me with something or something like this. Kurt, no. See, because once y'all freak out when I see the people that's walking around on social media and stuff, when I see the babies that might belong to me or might share my gene, then y'all freak out and y'all change them out, and you put those other children there. So, hmm, the Leo, yeah, something shady here. Miss Peaches, I don't know, something shady with some children here or a family dynamic. Somebody's like, it's my turn. No, you're dead, bitch. Okay. Who you know who you are. Those of you on the frequency, you know who it is, right? Just nobody is the command. I'm the commander in the motherfucking chief around here. What do he say in the Bible? Once I say something, who's supposed to be changing it? Well, then you want to say who changed it? Okay, change it then, and then see. Change it then, and then we gonna see. Once I didn't announce it or I said something, who gonna change it? You been letting one of these boys do that shit, haven't you? Okay. Let's see. Something shady about a family dynamic here. Why somebody's family is mixed up like this? Because somebody was doing something to switch these children around so that this person didn't trust you or wouldn't trust you, or the family would be able to call you a hoe or something like this, or me, whoever this is. Okay. There's something was shady was going on here with Adam. Now Adam could be the girl. We got Tom. Somebody could be an Uncle Tom. and they was doing something shady here at this person's stomach or private part to make them have a mixed up family, or something like this. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a problem here. They did that with the strength card, which is America, or the American, and I mean this could be a mix between America and England. Okay. But we have this handler here. Okay. I was thinking, I kind of like see how this handler is. Um, mm, it's gonna take um somebody could have you, if they know that, if they feel like I or you feel like you may have offspring out there, they're trying to get an offspring for you to be keen of an offspring. But no, but the way that they're doing it, I cannot. God is saying, do not with them. So there's always like, oh, oh, is this one of the offspring from our kingdom or something? You know how they say, like, oh, those people be going to, to Africa, and they say, oh, look at this little kid, it's so cute. Or like that lady was like, oh, your children, oh, for niggers, y'all children is real clean. Would you come work for me? You know, something like this. Okay, so mm, I don't know, hmm. But I feel like there's somebody here, but I don't like the way. See what I'm saying? How we getting this also this can I hold you? This is also this Jasmine energy. Like somebody's trying to do something here. I keep on hearing Jasmine. Somebody named Jasmine, like Aladdin and Jasmine, or tell me princess now when, something like this. Okay. Um I can show you the world. How does it go? Something wonder by wonder. Tell me, princess, when you have opened up your heart. Okay. Something like this. Okay. So these people is trying to get something here. Also, somebody is now scared because they had you maybe with a stalemate or a robot, or being they could have swapped out your partner for this so that you could not connect to the rest of the group. And now they missing, they going forward for something, and they missing your energy. It don't feel right without your energy connected to these people. Okay. And that's going to be the thing that's going to have them get turned around. These are people that have been doing this for a long time, y'all. They think they're about to go back. If I don't say the magic words, they think they're about to go back and go start up them keys to that place, and they're going to go in something like, they're going to go. This is also why Inanna cut off at all of those men's penis. You understand? So we have this energy here where somebody's doing something to somebody's forehead, or somebody could be trying to um, get you to turn, or I was seeing that they took it like somebody as a wolf took you to another land to go, like Hope Michelson, to go through something so you won't be attached to the wolves in your own land. Okay, something like this here. All right. Yeah, somebody is saying like, congratulations, you're already having children somewhere else, and I condemn those children here. I don't want them children having nothing to do with the kingdom. I don't want whoever thought this was a good idea. I don't want that to be a part of something here. Yeah. So we have something shady about this family unit. Somebody saying congratulations. Somebody, these are women that's also maybe taking my eggs and having children and then signing up to be my baby mama or something like this. And they're going to be getting cut off, or the assets is getting frozen, and they're going to have to go tear this person around, tear this person down that this was the best thing to do. So it's like giving me Sincere energy, because Sincere look a lot like the girl Jasmine from Kirk and them. I don't like the fact that these people been messing with this stuff all this time and trying to act like they was just gonna wake up one day and say, "See, you're not that important. Every single other person around you was that important, but you're not that important," or something like this. And we redid something, and you're gonna be going right. I hope where you think you're going is right into a gas chamber, motherfucker. Because these is my enemies. You understand? They could say that they love something all they want, but I still get to call the shots on some of these things too. And you're not going to run around here and do what the fuck you want to think you want to do with me, my energy, my time, my resources, or nothing. My people, whatever it is. All right. So somebody could be doing something here. You got the temperance angel about to balance something out here. This could also be again that part of someone. Also, somebody is trying to go change the roles. If God made me all of these things, then somebody went and tried to take all those things off of my ligaments and pass them off to other people that they like or something like this. But you're not even the official person. You're not even the official person. So again, let's not even take it too lightly, because there might be a Jesus that end up getting sacrificed or killed because this person is a liar and it's the wrong one. And this time I want to make sure it is the right one, because that's what I said. These girls could always have gotten a bad rep or something like this, but this could actually be somebody that's been doing something and passing out this stuff to these people. Now, these could be three good elements here, but I don't know why people want to fight this person. Because somebody could be sitting over there passing out this stuff or saying, drink from me. This is my blood, my flesh, and my, and they lying. Somebody mad because somebody came over here to try to get some energy or something like this. And these people have mixed emotions about you or me. And you now, somebody feels some kind of way about something. Yeah, because something got blocked. Access got blocked to something. All right. You know, I don't mind. Like I said, none of this stuff is striking me down to the core. You know, none of this stuff, I'm not sitting up here thinking about none of this stuff all day. I'd be like, what I'm about to eat next? Oh, that's funny. Oh, this person lying. I just be sitting there chilling, doing my own thing. That's all I be doing. So somebody could keep on lying to these people, talking about, oh, somebody's so sad and all this other stuff. You know, I feel like this person is the only one saying that because you want to be in my shoes. This is a cousin or something that was on one of those spaceships or one of these departments or something like this, or one of these chips, and you started wanting the man that I had. That's it. That's all it is. And we don't need more people should go. Bitch, if you sound like everybody else in tarot, you're not no fucking prophet. You 9 times out of 10 ain't talking to God, but we are talking about the Antichrist. We talk about the Antichrist. And somebody's like, I hear somebody like, oh, I never felt like this before. You bring something out of me. No, somebody was planning to be, either that person has programming over you the whole time, or you were planning because you hated the fact that somebody was Jesus. And you were planning to do this the whole time. And you let a goofy bitch fool you. And now you a goofy bitch. Somebody just a goofy motherfucker. That's just what it is at the end of the day. Yeah. Because I feel like somebody could be saying somebody is their child. Oh, the child got the light too. And somebody could be lying about this. And then whoever the world card is for this person, somebody's lying. Somebody just wants you to have been with somebody for like 50 years and say, yeah, bitch, somebody took your man. You ain't all that. This is what somebody wants to do. They don't understand why you're. So this must have happened to this person when they were younger or something like this. Or they fell and ran up the heels of some nigga or something like this. Or this is somebody that compromised themselves because they were scared they wasn't going to have a place to stay. And I say what the fuck I want to say. All night and day, I slay at this motherfucking table. If you feel some kind of way about it, what, nigga? Because King is running through my shit. You understand? Ain't nobody pretending. You motherfuckers is playing kings and queens on a video game. Tell me. You can't feel that shit in your soul. You can't feel that shit in your soul and think we about to keep this behind no damn screen. This is time for the real dream motherfucking team, or something besides a dream team and an Arcadia team. I can't even take you seriously. So we got somebody is not a thug, or they ain't been a thug in a long time. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody's lying about who the world card is to a person. They could also be prepping somebody else for some type of something here. And then, I don't know. I don't like the fact that this person is over there in my seat. Like, oh, should I let this person in? Ooh, it's just like, burn this nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Ace of Cups. Like, what you talking about? We got war. Somebody up here looking mad. Somebody is juggling. Somebody looking like a fool. You think somebody think they look cute, and these niggas is laughing that you call yourself juggling the Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Only way somebody be doing this is if you already got access to the money and you spending it without the female, without me. Somebody could have tried to marry somebody here. You can go ahead and annul that. All right. Because the only reason why somebody got married to somebody or trying to do a fake marriage or something like this, or whatever this is, or the reason why y'all did that fake little arrest with Beauty 9914. The reason why y'all did that fake arrest with Beauty 9419 is to make somebody look like they was a G or make somebody look like they was something. All right. Because this man or this woman or something already chose this person. But this would just be, again, this is somebody using something that they're taking the unclean thing. This could be somebody also, because Jesus didn't come for everybody. First of all, when he came back or when he supposed to come back, and he said that he was coming for the lost ones. That's why I told y'all, the lost ones from the certain tribe of. Somebody tried to act like you ain't from a certain tribe. It's very small, minuscule things that they did here. And again, somebody wears their heart on their face, okay, to manipulate a situation here. But again, somebody is not a thug. They tried to make that was a grand exit. That was a grand exit, 9419. You needed something. You needed an act to put on. Because you over there with Van and Michelle, whatever this is, possibly, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You with them. You with them. And I don't trust no Jacksons from that side at this point. This is my opinion. So it said, and I can't trust neither one of my brothers. That might be Prince, and that might be Michael Jackson, and that might be somebody else too. It could be the Drake. It might be all of them. Cause I feel like one of the Drakes, I'm not gonna be specific, was like, it's all of them niggas. But I'm like, okay, which one is you? It's all. I haven't felt his presence in about 4 years or 5 though. So I think that they could have killed this one already. 5 of Swords here in the reverse. 5 of Swords, yeah. Because Beauty 9419 is into money laundering too. So even the people that sent these people donations for these hotel rooms, because they was able to play you with that, I love to see the look on your face, whatever this is. Some of y'all probably will be later on down the line, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, because this is how they plot and plan. You will be getting scammed too for giving that person money. And some of these people knew what this person had done. This also could be they did a thug thing or killed somebody. 25 years, they say in the law, stat tape. So this is somebody that might be like gangster rap, but I feel like the person wasn't even a thug back then, because that was just Michael Jackson frozen in time from the pictures that I put on there. That was right there. Told you already. Yeah. You or I, they could have been saying that me or you was a child of Michael Jackson. All right. And again, we got Michael Jackson may not be a werewolf even after doing all that. Even after doing all that. So somebody could have made you, they could have like, oh, he got to be a werewolf or something like this. Or somebody could be also saying that there's a child that's not a werewolf. I think that somebody played that game so people wouldn't look at you as a werewolf when they was casting me or you, this chosen one, out to the side, so that it would be too late to transform, or you would not be able to use your wolf powers, or somebody tried to take you to another land and bind you to wolf, some kind of something here, a wolf pack or something. And I don't know, something did not work. Okay. Something did not work. All right. It says only the moon knows what it takes to hide this uh turmoil, and it's not true. Okay, this could also be somebody knows how not to show their hand, meaning It don't matter what somebody's saying, how something look, whatever this is, you know how to not, you know how to have a poker face. Okay. Um, but also somebody saying, oh no, this is somebody that worships the moon, or you worship Phoenix Moon, or something these people is doing or something like this that you work with. This like a letter to John Ramsey, like, yeah, we like the cause or whatever, but not who you working with. It's the same thing I'm telling these niggas. We may be on the same cause. It's just the people that you working with, that you've been calling friends and family while you was tricking on me for the past 30 years. You know. But you call yourself coming getting revenge on me, but you've been tricking on me for 30 fucking years. And your mama knew who I was before I was even met your ass. Like, you get what I'm saying? How? Okay. Two sides of the same tormented soul. Yeah, somebody is not somebody's soulmate or something here. And this person could be also finding out that a child is not their child with this person. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you got this person here with the boogeyman, somebody standing up to a large amount of people, a large concept, something like this. Somebody, it may be, they be maybe trying to make you feel like some little something or whatever like this, a little girl or something. Okay, a life unfolds. And I won't deal with any ridiculous people that's like, if you just have sex with your fake husband tonight, then we can move you over to the other side. Ugh, these people gross me out. It says, as life unfolds, the shadow overpowers light. Will my innocent be left untouched? Okay, so something like this, okay? As life unfolds and shadow overpowers light. But I feel like with this Ace of Swords, that's not gonna happen. This is not going to happen. Life ain't even unfolding for somebody. Somebody ain't even born yet, y'all. Or something. Will my innocence be left untouched? Let's see. Something is hidden. Death in reverse. Something is hidden. Because there could be some foreign elements here. Or something is foreign. Somebody's inviting you somewhere. Don't go. It's a lie. Something is foreign. Somebody wants my mind or my brain or something like this. Yeah, it's a lie. Struggles in the reverse. Okay, the pain is over and suffering. Come with us. I said suffering. Stephanie. Somebody name could be Stephanie. Suffering. Stephanie P. These is the people that's scared to go to jail. Moses' children. Because Moses them kidnapped my person and made them one of his or groomed him into their team. Struggle Avenue. They could be also saying, no, you don't get it, do you? He was there first, and then we made you because we thought this person wasn't gonna be healed, and then you healed this person, and now we about to put this person, or you don't get it. You're a part, you are somebody could be trying to tell you that you are actually your in-law's child and belong to that side of the family, and your man is actually your family side something. All these people is too old to be playing games with somebody that's seen as a child or something like this. Somebody's lying. They want somebody's brain or something. They do. That's why Jay-Z about to be getting canceled. He said, run up on Yeezy, I might murk you. But somebody ain't gonna be doing that. Okay. This is centuries, guys. Justice in reverse. Somebody's not murking somebody. There's no grief and sorrow here because you're not about to jump on no spaceship with these people. Even Beyonce and them all trying to battle me, but you fail for the Jay-Z trick. We got the star here. Oops, why did you just jump off of there like that? Somebody done bust up into something here. We got a hangman. Somebody done bust up it. Somebody been in the tracks of somebody else's tears, okay? Now, they could have already made somebody the butler here, or somebody's pregnant by a butler, or they put the seed of a butler inside of your stomach. Or somebody's name could be Butler. Gerard Butler. Because, when that motherfucker came out on the scene, boy, I don't know about between him and Jake Gyllenhaal. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Between him and Jake Gyllenhaal, okay? But I was getting something about, it was a guy that was talking kind of like stuttery a little bit on my channel, on my platform the other day, but he sounded like John. He sounded like one of the Pitts. So I feel like about 4 years ago, somebody was like, you better be glad I do love you. You better be glad I do love you. But the person stopped saying that a long time ago. Okay, so I don't know. But we have this energy here of the hangman coming and doing something here. And they opened up, erupt some type of, something erupted here. Okay, this volcano here. I fell asleep watching a volcano last night. I like to listen to volcanoes. It's like a soft noise or whatever at nighttime, or like rainstorms, stuff like that. All right. Somebody could be trying to think they trying to unplug somebody here, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Somebody could be doing this with you, or somebody thinks you're a destroyer. We're trying to build this beautiful thing, but this person is goofy and got to get moved out of the way. They don't know nothing about war. They don't know nothing about command. They don't know nothing about order. They don't know nothing about something. Somebody also could be feeding you all of this propaganda or something like this, which would be also going against some type of rules when it comes to courts. Okay, the court system, they will be tampering with evidence, because your mind could be being used as evidence, or your mind is evidence. And if somebody's trying to make you carry somebody else's thoughts, who made you carry them thoughts to even be, say somebody murdered their whole family. If they using this intel to mess with your thoughts right now, well, who the fuck made Casey Anthony kill that little girl? Who the fuck made, you know what I'm saying? Who made these people do that thing? If you could get in somebody's head now and make them have dreams or thoughts like they created a murder, or to feel the harm and the pain of the victim that got hurt or the family, then how do we know that any of these people, how do we know? How do we know? Because I didn't get anything good out of being connected to these people. They got a lot of good shit out of being connected to me. Why are you still trying to throw these same people in my face like, oh, but if you just give it another chance or something, nigga, you can't even show me nothing now. Go on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the magician. I tell you, somebody mad because they could have even sent somebody in, but that shit ain't hitting the same way no more. Light bulb moment. Disrespectful motherfucker. All right. Waverly Gardens here. Yeah. We got birds of a feather here. Also, I don't know nothing, y'all. So somebody could be like, oh, birds of a feather flock together. Oh, what kind of birds? What kind of food they eat? What they was doing? Because I don't see nothing that nobody do with my eyes. I don't know nobody no more. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got ocean energy. Oceanic energy is really heavy. Somebody want us to talk about the ocean here. Somebody is mentally ill. Temperance in reverse. This could be the Virgo. Somebody could have ended up with somebody. This person is mentally ill here. And then we have the messenger of acting first and thinking later. Okay. All right. Because this is just some people want to say, see, somebody want to fix their ego. You ain't the king and you ain't God. And somebody want to fix their ego. I'm going to get, she said all that shit. Watch me get up in there and hit it one more time. They want to record it. They want to show it in the locker room to some athletes that think that I'm bullying a man on here. And they want to show it and show how, oh, none of us would even date this person. So believe me, us watching this video, we're not going to get turned on. Look at our women. Look at our wives. You know what I'm saying? Who we date. So this is all just to make this person feel so horrible. They're going to feel like this and that. So go in there and tap that shit one more time. Blah, blah, blah. Bang, bang, bang. Skeet, 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 motherfucker. The Raptors gonna bow the fuck down too. Raptors, whatever fuck you want to call yourself. It's not no welcome back tower. Bam, move, motherfucker. I'm not playing with y'all. Please. You would want your mother or sister to stand up for themselves and to handle this same way accordingly. Because you gonna be the one regretting it. We got somebody with the name B above the tower. All right. So BC, okay. Christ Coleman, B. The B is whoever's with this last name B, since I didn't change mine, it's above the tower. All right. And then we got justice for the messenger of acting first and thinking later. All right, which is the sun, bitch. Y'all not getting nothing. Ashes to ashes, dust to motherfucking dust. Ashleys to dust, all that shit. Yeah. Thought you was gonna sneak around here and have all them kids with these hoes and not give me with the and make me the queen or the king or the god. Wait. Somebody crazy. It about to be a fucking yeah, they thought this was some mystery town or something. It's about to be an eerie graveyard. That's what the fuck you about to get. I came for it. All day. I came for it. All day I came for it. I don't owe nothing to none of these motherfuckers in this town or whatever this is. No. For all I know, this is why my children missing. Yeah, Eight of Swords energy. I told you, this who bringing the tower. Then we'll see if you want to go ahead and remove that blindfold. You see it's kind of coming off a little bit right there. Yeah. You got the tower here. The graveyard. This person that you blindfolded or you hung or whatever this is, if this me or old me from back in the centuries or something. Yeah, we got a brewer or Bauer, Ower. Whoever this is bringing this graveyard ending dead done to these people and the tower here. All right. Yeah, these foreigners are going to be, even the ones that's calling themselves like they come from this city or this town or this soil or this state, they're about to be heartbroken because the real police is coming in here. Right? Yeah. Provider of, I want to see you do it. That's what I'm saying. I want to see you do it. I want to see you do it. I can't wait to see. I want to see. I want to see. All right. So we got this person like, I'm getting out of here, man. But they going somebody in a loop. They going right back to this person that they left down here on the floor like this. These people ain't going nowhere. You're gonna jump back in that spaceship and your fucking more dead. Yeah, we got Christ coming in the clouds here. This person like, oh well, oh good, I'm back here or something. Because some girl, I told you some of these hoes acting like they going somewhere, moving forward. I told you only invest your money in harming other people and stalking other people and looking for other talent and stuff like this. And some of these women is still living in the projects now. They like the grade of the women that be like, I'm all right, just give me this much. Girl, please, my bills is paid. And they might be getting like $1,000 to stay in Section 8 and live a fat, eat lobsters and shit, lobsters and steak. You know what I'm saying? And have people come in because I told you, a lot of these people that we talking about in tarot, this is the underbelly of the celebrities here. All right? These are the carriers or something like this, okay? Let's break it down, man. I heard the music industry ain't coming back, man. They're about to try to do something other than that, but that's what I heard. It ain't coming back. They was fooling you, talking about, oh, I just love doing what I want to do. Anybody could do this. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. You get it? I'm actually a little funny, so I think to myself anyways. So you ain't going to be able to play me with that same shit with Beauty 9419. But you're not going to do that to me because Beauty 9419 ain't going to jail. She's going off with some man or something like this, okay? Or she's going to be with a child, or you're the one that you're thinking about giving this child to and giving this money to. Because like I told you keep on blocking the real people and giving the stars these chances over and over and over again. So somebody that just can't stop and they want to play God and they want these people to believe you really the destroyer yourself. You really the fucking destroyer. You really destroyer, because what the fuck is a star to the sun, and what the fuck is the moon to the sun. When the sun gets its light, when the moon gets its light from the sun. And what is any of these things to God? You do not fucking create. You do not create. You got somebody could be a Jew or a Jewish person. It might be balancing out something. Get nothing, nothing, nothing for nothing, nothing for nothing. All right. Somebody wanted to hurt because it'd be like, okay, well, yeah, I got a baby by this. Okay, well, good luck and everything like this. But I'm telling you, so so what do you think you need to leave here on the table or something like this? And I'm telling you what I'm gonna do right now. If you think it's nothing, I might let you walk out that door, motherfucker. But you about to see, that's what they want us to do. And then they want to watch me for 6 months to see, and then I'm gonna let you watch me for 6 months, and the whole time I'm gonna create the shit in my chest, and then we'll see what's funny after that. So we got the Eight of Pentacles here. Also, I kept on getting like bombarded with kill or be killed. So these are people that want you to kill your whole, or want me to kill my whole family or something like this, and then be able to get something, because these are mobsters or thugs or something. They want to make me downgrade myself from my energy. I don't remember when Jesus killed anybody in the Bible, but he was also killed, or she was also killed. Okay, something like this. But again, these are people that were supposed to be working as assassins for you as the princess or something, but they didn't let people kill you over, or me, and they didn't let people kill me and leave my body scattered all around this earth over and over again, some kind of way. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or something like this. You don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. These are people that want to get paid, and you sat there and did the one thing that you wasn't supposed to, is let people take little pieces or whatever and take it out. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, or mess with somebody's control panels or something like this, or the peer-to-peer communication. All right. So we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's been feeding some kind of milk, or somebody bottling up somebody's milk. This could be my breast milk. Okay. This is what they could be using these neighbors for. They could be putting those pills in my food so it could make me hard for me to walk. Okay. Something like this. But they feel like, I think somebody's like, no, just go with the flow, bitch. We about to get you the whole new setup. You ain't got to come back. But that might be also considered losing your soul, letting these people change you. All right. Yeah. Because somebody already, it said, just be you. And somebody like, I am, and so somebody that did something to try to they try to strip your essence or something, your soul from you, and say, just be you. And then something going to happen to you while your soul is separated from your body. And then they're going to try to, these are Egyptians or something like this that are going to be getting hit with these plagues. Wow. These could be space alien energies here. All right. Either way, same thing, Men in Black, or like Neo, kind of whatever the name is. I'm about to say Nemo. Something like this, okay? So yeah, somebody is feeding my milk, or somebody's milk, to the underworld here, okay? Also, I heard somebody saying you're a fly girl or something like this. But these are threats, or these are certain things, or this is spell work or whatever. A lot of tarot readers are panicking right now, and they're using what I want to say. My mouth is so, I need to drink some water. And they're using their words. They know that some of us are not watching them like that anymore. The algorithm or something is going down. Something is dying down, especially what they're talking about, besides what the real prophets are talking about. All right. So they're trying to grab your attention by saying, come my person, he made like a music or something like this. And I said, oh, with that AI thing. And then, we was listening to it, and I said, I don't know, I don't like this. And the guy was like, screw your head on, or get a new head because you think something. So somebody's trying to like scare you, like, don't mess with that. But they went all out and did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't control themselves when they started something. That little tour or whatever they gonna take you on, that's gonna end you. You ain't gonna be able to handle that. This did. Oh, that, and that. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could be looking at your butt. I'm saying butt here. All right. Or the butt of a joke. Whoever this person is could be the butt of a joke here. Like people could have liked somebody at first or a certain male at some point in time, but the male know he gonna have to go to like the firing squad. So there might be a cease and desist on some kind of firing squad energy. Cause somebody feels really hurt. Like, I don't know. It's almost like, oh, Jacob, I'll be with you. Somebody lied. Somebody's like a lawyer or something or a professional, and they got all them degrees that that bitch said earlier. And that bitch still let your ass drown after you help them people get out of poverty, all the par hams and shit like this. That's why you all gonna be on that damn ground on your knees if this is the case. No, none shall survive. You hear me? None. None. I want to start the whole thing since everybody thought it was supposed to be such a joke, and I'm supposed to be able, and I'm supposed to say, no, don't worry about it. Let's just, and y'all gonna keep on doing it. Just can't. It's just time. It's a fair trade. It's a fair trade. I won something here. I don't need everybody else is my enemy or they're acting like it. I don't need them to tell me. Okay. Did you see that finish line? You see me jumped over it before all the rest of them? Okay. You see how high they put that javelin run, that thing up? You see? Did you see how mine went up? You see where it landed? Did we all go down there and check? Okay. So, you know, you don't get to choose. Somebody thinking, with this clockwork pumpkin, somebody thinking something is going to go like clockwork, like they've been doing, and it's just not going to go that way here. Something is being revealed here. That the law of statutations is not over here. All right, because these people are tampering with Evan. There's an Evan. I said Evan. Evidence or something like this. It's going to go on. Something is being reopened here. Something is this is somebody that gets to make mistakes with their life and everybody else's life and keep on coming back and doing it. This is your last motherfucking rodeo doing whatever this is, if this is this masculine. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is your last fucking rodeo. You try to play too much. It ain't no forgive. Because somebody like, don't forgive this person. Girl, don't forget. It's some bitches holding on to a dude. And all you got to do is probably have good sex with him one time. And then, everybody else already know this. They on pins and needles, girl. You could hear frogs jumping out their throat, actually. And that's why that game kept going off last night. Because I could hear all the croaking coming out these people's throat today. All of them. Them frogs can be also them lies, or this could be something about the military, something about the army or something here. And we got 7 of jars. Somebody's like, oh, that music is drying up. What she's talking about drying up. Girl, please, something is growing here. You're not getting the numbers, but something is growing. I don't know what that means. All right. Also talking about Pride Rock. Yeah. So I don't care what these people say about me, because you don't know me. You don't know. You don't know. So we got the 7 of jars. The 7 of jars here. Mm. And the Queen of Wands. Somebody's bottling up something here. And I'm seeing the 2 candles, but I'm seeing here, again, these 2 candles could be off balance. Somebody trying to balance up something else because the 2 banners, Bannon. All these children, some of us are these children of these, or these offspring or whatever they created of like David Icke and Jordan Peterson and Michael, how about to say Michael Myers, Michael, whatever his name is, that did the thing on Flint, Michigan. A lot of this propaganda was just that. All right. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what these people trying to go down. Yeah, Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Somebody's trying to block a big to die or do-rah, whatever you call it. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. All right. Sometimes like take a bath or you know, take your herbal bath or something. But something is saying no. Somebody's trying to say you stink because you carry evidence here of something. All right, all right, all right. Somebody's going to think that you're trying to seduce them to come back a second time around. Or something, not body, something. Um, Remember to practice self-love. Don't. Somebody don't want you to cleanse yourself. Okay. Again, we got cherry in the upright. Somebody about to get it. Somebody about to get in trouble here. Yep. Yep. Look, this could also be somebody warning you. If I come over there today, hover around, and you're not cleaned up or something, then I'm gonna da 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 da. Da. But yeah, it's a no. Mhm. It's gonna rain on your head. You see how these herbs falling on this person's head? Mhm. Or somebody got this person with them. Whatever this is, somebody trying to teach you a lesson for being a badass or standing up for yourself 100% when nobody else is doing it. You know, and all of these people are not, they're beneath the Christ. So I don't know who you think you are. I know who I said I am. And so I'm standing on that. All right. Six of Wands. Yeah, this could be the victory here. Somebody could be a hothead, a redhead, a child of Seth, or you could have been in the past life. Okay. Again, the rest of these people is not somebody's child. People could also be looking for their children as to skill level, as to smart ass mouth, sarcasm, temper, rage. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to find a rageful time when you was rageful to see if this is it. You know, somebody's also trying to send you into rage right now, but it's not. Do you see how I said that's how that's crazy? Because if you know what God is, you know what I'm saying? You somebody is not there. You know, like what are you doing? Something like this. Okay? Something like this. These people should have never lied in the first place. They should have lied about this. They shouldn't have lied about that. They shouldn't have did none of this. So, you know, that's what I'm looking at. It like, okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So something about in this field here, four of swords here, somebody could be in some type of situation in a field. Because I was hearing like somebody like like crying how I should be crying about someone, but I feel like this person wanted to be me, didn't they? And so they got the opportunity to feel something or see something or something or whatever like this that's got them like real messed up here. Now you could be laying there feeling some kind of way, but this person know exactly what happened here, that somebody else could have killed this person to try to get to the up to the top here. Somebody could be killing all the light-skinned people in some type of clan or in some type of organization or something like this. All right. And somebody could be in a field somewhere. Okay. Let's see. The magician in reverse. Oh, dark magic, dark rules or dark people, dark manipulation of things done in the dark or the depth of the night could be what got this person out here like this. So somebody could also be saying that this is Adam here. All right. They're not gonna do an Eve or something like this. I don't know. Okay. Hold on one second. I need to go get me a water.